Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a so don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GM Show, the crypto morning news analysis NFT show. I think I just got stopped out of my position this morning. And welcome, everybody. Welcome.
The position. My position is getting
roasted?
stuffed out. It's about to it's just starting to rage pump right now. So it's really, for me, I gotta see it, it's gotta get higher highs essentially, and then I'm out. But
That makes sense.
we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll get to the market here in a couple of minutes. Before we do, let's take a look at our website, gmdefi.xyz. This is where you can find out everything GM show related, including our kimono tool, which somebody, I was going to give them a shout out, forgot their username, but somebody sent me their TradingView username overnight. So somebody must have seen the video, and I actually pinned a little comment on that video too, telling people to go to the Discord to get that kimono indicator. I'm pushing that.
Come on over to the Discord. Get our kimono indicator.
It's an all-in-one indicator.
Better than Market Cipher.
Better than Market Cipher. The Market Cipher killer. It's a
that's what we should call it. We're
like
changing the name. It's not kimono anymore. It's going to be Market Cipher Slayer. It is long.
Maybe what if we renamed it like Jaws?
We're working on it.
Like it's a shark. It's coming to. Okay, sorry, everybody. Okay, we're not going to have this meeting right now. We're not doing this meeting right now.
I like the marketing on that one. Yeah.
We're not having this conversation right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought this would be welcome news to you because I know there's two things you use Robinhood to trade all your cryptos. And two, you love Cardano, and it's your main token that you trade. So I thought that you would be really stoked about this news that Robinhood has enabled Cardano trading for its 23 million users. This is, of course, monumental news. Cardano, of course, has its Vaseline. I forget what the name is. Fork coming up. I think it will. Hopefully, it won't require a lot of Vaseline to get through.
I was just about to say. I'm like, is that really the name of it?
No, I think it's Vassal. Okay, it's probably offensive that I would say such a thing. So we'll probably have. We should clip this just to get the Cardano people mad, because they'll be like, "Yeah, this is great bullshit news," and then we just make fun of them the whole time. Okay, decentralized NFT marketplace SudoSwap has announced an Ethereum token airdrop. They've announced the launch of a native governance token called Sudo that they will be airdropping to people, to various members of the project. It's got a supply of 60 million tokens. And those who hold XMON, I don't know what XMON is, but the utility token behind the popular NFT project called Oxmon. Sorry, I had to burp there. Oxmons will receive the lion's share, 41% of the pseudo airdrop via a lock drop event. What is Xmon, dude? I've never heard of that.
I was about to say it's popular. What the hell is that?
I don't know. It's pseudo swap is like it's like there's a certain niche, right, that uses pseudo swap. It's like these nerdier people. Now I'm not saying that in an offensive way because I like
You're being very offensive.
I'm pretty nerdy, but I'm not nerdy enough to apparently be deep in it and know what Xmon is. So, but if you are an Xmon holder, that's awesome. You're just getting airdrop free money, unless, of course, you're in South Korea and then it's getting taxed 50%. Kyber swap. He's having a realization right now.
No, I'm sorry. I was just charting while you're talking.
Right
Keep going. Keep going.
DeFi exchange Kyber swap suffers a 265,000 front end exploit. The co-founder of Kyber Network was quick to point out that this exploit was the first time the project had been attacked in 5 years. So, it's been kind of quiet the past week, really. There wasn't any major exploits. Maybe. No, there was that Ox DeFi or whatever that locked up their own money by accident. But I think this is the first hack this week. So, apparently, on Friday, that's today, they have confirmed reports that this attack happened on its website. It sounds like maybe this was a front end. Yeah, it was a front end attack. So that's interesting. The thieves were able to compromise the app's front end through the Google Tag Manager script. Whoa, for the Google Analytics tag. Somehow the person hacked their site through the Google Analytics tag, dude. That is crazy, dude. There are some smart MFers out there.
I don't even know. Yeah, man.
Injected malicious script via the Google Tag Manager. The hackers made users approve their funds and sent them to the hacker's address. So they turned the Google Analytics tag into a wallet drainer. That is
interesting.
Next level stuff, dude. That is next level. Yeah, the hacker was able to move $265,000 worth of Aave Matic interest-bearing USDC in 4 transactions. That's crazy. Kyber Network, man, yeah, they've been around for a long time. I remember, Kyber. I remember Ian Bellina talking about Kyber Network back in the day. So they've been around for a long time. And I guess Kyber Network does offer a $40,000 bounty to hackers if they return the stolen funds, essentially as a a reward for finding the exploit. But so it's funny. It's like the new thing is like, instead of finding a bug and reporting it and getting the reward, the new thing is you find the bug, you exploit it, and then they offer you a reward to give it back. That's the new way it works. Hey, Josh is here. GM Josh. I don't think you get to watch the show live very often.
GM.
Good to have
you.
Yeah, that's pretty funny anyway. Ethereum's Vitalik Buterin, we all know his never mind. I'm gonna keep that out of the conversation. Worried about Bitcoin's future for 2 reasons. He said he's got concerns over Bitcoin's future, owing it to its fee model and proof of work mechanism. The Ethereum creator pointed to Bitcoin's fee model. Okay, yes, saying that they could leave Bitcoin vulnerable to attack in the long-term future. He also defended proof of stake ahead of. I mean, why is any of this? This is not surprising to me at all. It's like, Vitalik is pro proof of stake and anti proof of work going ahead. Yeah,
this article should have just been Vitalik pumps his bags. Like, that's it, man.
Vitalik states his obvious opinion about proof of work versus proof of stake.
If he didn't believe this about Bitcoin, he wouldn't have made Ethereum. Cool, dude. This is a great article. Glad you wrote it.
We sift through the trash trying to find if there's any chicken nuggets left in the trash. That's our job.
Is there anything that's worth talking about?
Is there anything in here? Wake up, market. No, there's really not. That's actually all the news we have for this morning. So we're gonna go over and check out the charts. You thought that was a joke, and it wasn't.
Let's check it out. All right, let's start with Ethereum because I'm on Ethereum here. I'm in a position. I'm babysitting it. Right. We shorted. I basically shorted pretty close to the point of control here in this local range that we found ourselves after this giant pump that I I was late in the office this morning. Still not even sure if I was in the office if I would have caught this one or not. But yeah, it just kind of rage pumped right and right before the markets opened, which is kind of crazy. And then the markets open, right? Here's the S&P 500, right? Because we have the news, the jobs report coming out, which came out good or bad, depending on what you think about it. And right now, it's let's see if this kind of formation happens. It definitely just took a giant dive right as it opened. So I guess investors didn't really like the news that much. But kind of came close to closing the gap here. But yeah, I'm gonna be watching what the stocks are doing today. We should be getting some. It should be probably pretty volatile today, I'd imagine. Um, Ethereum here, I have my short, and I will be stopped out if we start to break above this volume range and we get higher highs. All right, I'm not gonna. Right, I don't want to be on the wrong side of this because this could just be like, let's step back.
Step back.
We could see pumpage, right? I mean, daily, we have
certainly possible. It's still down in a red wave, but it's
day,
underwater in the Red Sea. But yeah,
yeah, but yeah, we do have momentum. Momentum wave is green, so I mean, it's not that bad. And then on the daily candles, though, right? What we'd like to see is price consumes the daily highs and lows, and so far we have not come down and claimed that low. That's another reason why I was like, you know what, I'm going to short this because I'm thinking maybe price once it's going to come down and claim that daily low. But maybe not. But it has in the past several times, except for this giant candle. It tried, got down to the low of the volume here, but that's all it could do. But yeah, I mean, typically you see candles claim the lows and the highs of the previous day. So I'm holding on to that theory, seeing if that holds up. 5 hour, this giant, we have a green vector wave, or I'm sorry, green vector candle printing. But we're pretty exhausted up here on the RSI, and we could be seeing a divergence on there too. As RSI could be coming down, but we are getting higher prices. 1 hour is looking, hey, it's looking actually pretty bullish, right? It just printed this. I would have probably see if I didn't get into my short and I waited and I saw this, I'd probably be like, all right, let's going along. Let's going along. Even though it's like I'm not like too excited about longing these tops of these pumps. Um, right? Like I don't want to long at the top of this candle here. Why? Because usually green vector candles they get consumed. They consumed. Look at this giant green vector candle zone that's right here now. So today, I'm still, as of now, or right now, I'm thinking that we'd probably still be coming down to claim this candle at least. And what? Yeah, that's pretty much what my move is on the lower time frame. I was sitting here at the 15-minute, and I'm like, all right, let's get down, challenge the 50 moving average. That would also take out the green vector candle zone that's here. There's confluence. I'm still pretty happy with my position. I'm still thinking that we could be getting a number go down soon. But we'll see. We'll see what happens today. Let's go check out Bitcoin.
Hey, Dolph, we are in a live trade. I know it's just not as exciting when you don't see Matt push the button to put the order in, and then you see the profit and loss. We need to put in the profit and loss on our current positions on the screen.
It's right here. OBS, so if you want to see, I'm in the red, right? So here's where my position is right here. I'll make a line just so it's a little easier. And yeah, it's a short, so I'm getting chewed up right now. But
Chopped.
you know what? It's not. It's so far price has been failing to come above the local volume here. All it's doing right now, as far as I'm concerned, is like it's just playing in between the point of control and the volume high. And it's failing as of now. Please fail. It's still failing to get higher highs. See, to me, my position, I'm out of this position if we get higher highs. And this could be right. And for this, right, it could have this pump, retrace. That's like a textbook breakout. And then I'd probably enter in a long, honestly. I'd probably get stopped out, going along right away.
Josh says if he buys in, it'll dump. So he said he'll buy in and then it'll dump for you.
Appreciate that one. Yeah, if you could do that, Josh, that'd be great. I just need a 2% move and I'll be happy. Just a 2% move. And then
modest guy.
Yeah, well, like, so my whole thinking here is right, we're in this top range. The news that came out, I don't know. See, I'm horrible trading the news. I just try to watch the charts because I'm never like, oh, that news is going to be good or bad for the markets. Usually, if I trade on the news, I get it wrong. That's just how that usually goes.
That's why we stay in crypto.
And I mean, yeah, look at this market. See, okay, this is here we are, S&P 500. It is challenging that daily open. If we break that daily open, that could be some bad news for my position. That's what I think. What is it looking like on the S&P 500 in a minute?
Bad news for my
shoot. Yeah. This doesn't look good.
Looking a little green.
This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good for my position.
A little green.
See, I didn't close the gap all the way.
But you're only at a minute. You're on the 1 minute though, so.
I know. I'm on 1 minute. I'm trying to see if it breaks
15 minute or something.
Well, no, I'm just seeing live, trying as low as I can to see if we break this daily open.
Yeah, 5 minute. Yeah.
Because this is either a great spot for that price to reject down from, or we cross it and we just pop.
Yeah, I mean, I could still see Ethereum coming down for sure. I mean, looking at I think it could definitely come down. Just might take a second to get that drop. I'm still not convinced it's over yet.
Anyway, so we'll keep everyone. We'll watch this. We'll babysit this position and see how we do here.
Hopefully we can get. Josh says RSI is high on SPY, almost overbought on the daily. Yeah, I'm seeing overbought RSI on some higher Ethereum time frames too. So,
Okay.
Let me go to the 1 hour again. Yeah, I mean the 1 hour on Ethereum, they could keep pumping, but yeah, I mean, but it's still getting pretty high up on that RSI.
I mean, what is this, 4 hour?
Go to the daily. Daily is still in the middle of a pump on Ethereum.
Yeah, daily's just kind of getting started, it looks like. But
yeah,
see where we're at though is we are like if you go to the daily, right? It's interesting because it's like since the high, right? We have retrace, drop off, retrace up, drop off, retrace up. So it's really just a question of like, right? Because you would expect, right, that we would come down, right? That would just be kind of the natural order of things. Pull out my Fibonacci. Those numbers would say that. Those math numbers would tell me that. This is really
Are you ever since I broke your mind on the Fibonacci? I haven't really seen you pull it out much.
No, yeah, no, I totally think it's bullshit now. So if you guys don't know, so basically, because I knew Fibonacci like numbers and how how the math, the dude, and anyways, I didn't know, like I had thought that when you pulled the Fibonacci on the chart, it was doing some sort of calculations based on the price and all this, that kind of type stuff. And I was dead wrong. It's not that at all. It's just magic how it works.
I really think it's just because there's a lot of people using it or something like that. So, it's like it creates artificial psychological levels. I have no idea.
It does. I mean, look, it got a nice bounce here at the 0.5. Like, what the fuck? It's broken the 0.382. So logic would tell us actually that price would then come up to this one. That's if this daily prints like this.
Yeah.
If this daily could fail us, right? Close down below it, which would then solidify this theory of, hey, leg up, number go down.
Yeah, because you'll get that lower high on the daily there. Should be nice.
So we'll see how the day goes, and hopefully my position doesn't get stopped out. Hopefully my position doesn't get stopped out and I make money. How about that? Here we go.
What?
We're testing it.
A pump.
I'm just hoping we just.
This is like live. This is like live, minute by minute, second by second trade analysis.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty nuts. Let's take a look at the book map. Let's take a look at the back. I could do the whole Tino thing.
That's a good point, Josh. Actually, that there's lots of algos that use the Fibonacci too. So there's lots of bots that are essentially trading based on Fibonacci.
That's true. Well. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Is like I think it's just psychology and points that people are like, when it gets to this level, put a limit order in, and yeah. Anyway, it's looking like here in the order books that looks. Where's most of the liquidity? I mean, it looks like right now the closest liquidity is just down here. So, that's probably, what is that? Like 16, around 1630.
32.
Yeah. So it's just basically playing in this range right now, guys. So far, I'm just chilling, hoping, seeing if this breaks down here. I do like. I like the theory right now of it breaking this range downward then upward, only because of this vector candle zone down here. It still needs to reclaim, and it's kind of like we have double support here. That's also not in my favor, right? That kind of sucks, but we do have like a double support going on here with these volume ranges. Where was I seeing that? Oh, this will work. So basically, right, I'm seeing two levels of this level of support down here that we're going to have to break through for me to get to my 2% profits. So this is the treacherous path forward for me. I'm not quite sure we're going to be able to get to those levels. We'll see. I mean, I'm pretty darn close of getting stopped out here. It's challenging that top level. Yeah, see, this level. Yeah, this is the one. 5 minute. Yeah, coming in here. It's like, oh man, that's a strong level of support. If that breaks, I should be in. Make a profit, I should be making some money. That freaking breaks. I don't know, Borat.
Was that a Borat profit thing? Oh my gosh! I want to clip that and use that now as a sound on the show. Making profit. Whenever we want, we could just.
I'm gonna get in trouble for like cultural appropriation or some shit too.
What culture is that? Like what Eastern?
No.
European or something? I don't. Where is Borat supposed to be from? Middle East. Okay,
it's its own
we
like
shouldn't go
country.
let's
I
not go
can't
this
remember
direction. Look like Estonian? No, let's not go this direction. I don't want to.
Estonian? No, bro.
The algorithm's just starting to show us. We don't.
Here on the 5-minute, guys, it's looking like is it? I really want this candle to close. And then we just start dumping. I really want to start dumping for my position here. For the sake of my position.
Really, I couldn't tell.
For the sake. Oh yeah, look, we busted above here. This is it. This is my oh shit moment here. I don't think my position's gonna make it, guys.
Oh shit moment. We're getting it on camera. This is the daily reaction.
This right. I needed this to reject for my position to be saved. This is you're fucked. Your position is done for. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Is like once we cross here, we'd get a pop. That's what I said, and that's what we did. Awesome. For everyone in their longs. Cool. I'm happy for you. Real fucking happy for you. Good job. Fucking. I knew I should have waited for the hour confirmation. I should have just been patient. Waited for that hour to tell me. But yeah, here we are. We're getting higher. Yep, there it is. Okay. I'm done.
Oh, dang! The green dildo of justice appears to slay the shorts. Well, I'm already out of my position. Yeah.
Oh, you're already out.
Yeah, I'm already out.
I
was like, oh no.
See, and we're getting.
Oh, it's getting invalidated. Oh no! Did you already exit?
Yeah. Well, I got stopped out.
Oh.
Yeah, I hit my stop loss.
It's getting just hammered back down.
It hit my stop loss. Nah, this will be a move up. I mean, we're breaking. I think it'll be a move up.
Dolph's comments are. I like having Dolph in the chat. Read Dolph's latest comment. I'm just not going to put it on screen, but it's pretty funny. Yes, and I think it was Kazakhstan. I think you're right, but
makes a profit.
But
is that an Italian? I'm kind of impatient. And like, why am I like thinking of like an Italian
what
accent?
Are you
making it
Mario
makes a profit.
You look a lot like you look like Mario. So I mean,
oh, shut it. You're only the 1,000th person.
Oh, I know. I've probably told you that like 10 times throughout your the time I've known you too. So.
Since I've had a stash, since I've had a mustache, that's basically it.
I'm Luigi and you're got the Mario.
Mustache, it's like, oh, you look like Mario. Oh, cool. Yeah, and here the price comes tumbling down. No, just kidding. It's not tumbling. No. See, now might be an interesting time to look for that short, bro.
Yeah. Now, it would be an interesting time. He said, Josh says you have a Borat stash, though.
Cool. I don't know dude, I don't know, man. It's a mustache. So anyone with a mustache, it's that kind of stash, you know. I get. Dude, someone said it. Someone's like, "What is you have like a Hitler stash?" And I'm like, "Are you? This is not a toothbrush stash,
Hold
bro.
up. Whoa.
That's what I'm telling you, man. If you have a mustache,
was this one of our viewers? Was this one of the people that watched our BAYC video that said this to you, or what?
No, it wasn't. No.
Was it after you bought a mutant ape that somebody told you that?
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
Wow.
Anyways, it's
never seen a photo of Hitler in their life.
No one of Ryder Rip's crew told me that. But, oh yeah, see, look at this. Look at it. Look at the prices. Stop it. Stop it. If it breaks this volume low, right, this range, I might go right back into a short, dude. I'm like, let's go.
Well, give me the hand signal. If we're in the middle of the episode, just do this, okay? Make some kind of hand signal so that I can go in short too at the same time.
I don't know why. It's like I'm only looking for shorts, dude. I got to be thinking about.
Yeah, you're like a
here.
short maxi. You're such a fucking bear, dude.
No, it's the reason why I was looking for. The reason why I'm looking for a short is because we just had a giant pump, right? So I'm not. I don't like to look for longs at the top. You know, it's like when you hit resistance, you don't want to look for longs, right?
No.
It's more like so. Anyways,
it's breaking up above that. That's so yeah. That's
yeah. So now it's like all right,
long time, man.
It's invalidated. Now it's time to maybe be patient and wait for that short opportunity. To be honest,
for sure. Yeah. After a pump. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because it's
kind of crazy right there.
Yeah. See, should have really rode this. So the 5 minute. Ugh. Yeah, that kind of all sucked. This was the call to get on this 5 minute call. The kimono way printed this green dot. That's the one you should have been on. That's the one. That's the ticket.
Helpful. That's good to look back.
I should have bought.
Yeah.
I should have bought that ticket.
Yep.
Because right here it broke the point of control. Got the buy confirmation. It's like go for it. Go.
Yep.
Well,
the end of the TA section.
Limp dick. Nah, that's what kind of market we got today. It's a big old limp dick, limp biscuit. That's what we got. Limp biscuit.
Soggy biscuit.
Market.
It's a soggy biscuit kind of day.
Soggy biscuit kind of day. What? I really still like the idea of shorting. I know, man. It still looks like.
I know you do, of course.
Well, remember how the stream started, and I was like, "Oh, what could be happening is this pattern, and I'm going to be looking for logs when it gets up here." And it got up there, broke it, but we couldn't close. So now it looks like we could just actually,
Yeah, no, I can totally see that still.
So I'm not, it's like my short theory is still in play. It's just a matter of, I got stopped out. I didn't want price.
Still those higher time frames.
Make higher highs.
Pumpy though, I wonder how much more pump is in the higher time frames, right? Like how much more pump is in that hour?
Like 1 hour.
I almost feel like
the 1 hour
catch
pump,
the 1 hour dump.
The thing is with the 1 hour is you just have it's above the 50 level, right? And so I'm never longing on the 1 hour really when it's
because you could be exactly hit at the top.
The pumps usually aren't as pumpy when they're when you get these prints above this level. So on the kimono wave, I'd like the wave to come down and then I get that green dot. That's what I'd look for. Because this to me is like
dot on the hour could be good.
Because I mean,
juicy.
The thing with the dude, the thing with the 1 hour is it's like if you just went on the kimono wave every time and you were just like, oh, I'm just gonna wait for that 1% move. I mean, it's a good chance you'll get it, even with like some of these, like this guy.
Like the
I don't know if this is 1%. Nah, it didn't get there. It got 0.5. Yeah, 0.7. So I mean, it's not. Yeah, that would have sucked. You would have got your ass chewed, and that would have been a bad one to take too, because you don't want to short here when price is above 200.
We never just go in based on just the hourly momentum dots. I mean, it's always it's one factor that's a good it's a good factor to bring in is those momentum dots. But
one thing I should have I didn't go in depth on the 1 hour before I went in my position. But if I would have been looking at it, dude, because at 7 we have the buy signal on the kimono. And the 50 EMA is crossing up above the 200.
Yeah, that's very bullish.
That's bullish right there. Yeah.
Bullshit.
So had I been looking closer to the 1 hour, signs were telling me to log this, even though that
science was telling you. Yes.
Yes. Now with the short, right? That would have been a bad short to take because your price is above the 50 moving average and 200 moving average, and I'm usually bearish, right, when the 50 moving average is below 200. Yes, but it's
so close there. Yeah,
you got it. Yeah, it's like
it can get messy when the 50 and the 200 meet.
I would be looking for a bounce from that, right? And that's exactly what happened. Got a bounce, tested it again, a crazy candle, bounce. So, yeah, and look, the price is just coming right back into this top range, dude. It just got rejected. I should have had my stop loss set up higher. That's what I should have done. Well, let's see if I get back another short. Should we see if we get? I'll be looking.
Starting to clip on the 15-minute there.
You know,
could have at least an opportunity if it's a good one.
If I get, you know what I'm gonna do is if I get a short signal on the kimono wave on the 15, I think I'll take it.
Just for fun.
I think I'll take it. Just because on the 1 hour, dude, like
that could be a total dud, that green wave.
Yeah, you know, it's still failing, right, dude? It's failing this up here.
Dude. The stochastic, dude,
bro.
And the RSI, dude. The stochastic, dude, and the RSI, dude. They're like really high up there, and they're like totally ready to come down any minute.
Dude, bro, you should totally be looking out for some shorts, bro.
I think so, bro. I still like the short, bro.
Should be looking out for those shorts.
All of a sudden, viewers drop 0.
I think. I mean, the daily though, it does. I don't know.
Yeah. I know, bro. I know, bro.
Anyways,
okay. Well, I think we've overanalyzed. I think
we overanalyzed.
We've been anxious enough. I think for the past 15 minutes.
Beat the crap out of this one. All right.
Red light, green light. Yeah, that's what we call that, actually.
S&P 500 is, it's still above. This is interesting right here. And see, so yesterday I was looking at this too, at the S&P 500, guys. And it was, right, you do trend lines.
Dude, it looks ready to kind
of.
And
I was like, dude, bro.
Dude, bro, that looks kind of ready to
trend
pop,
level
bro.
yesterday. And I was like, bro, we could actually get a nice reversal here, bro.
Yeah, that could happen. Look at the stochastic RSI is way oversold and has been
the daily
for a while.
The wave is pinching in. We got green money flow wave.
We are in a red, under the Red Sea right now, under the 50. But that doesn't mean shit. Really, it could, especially if it's a green dot and it's got enough momentum and energy behind it, it could pop back up above the 50 there. So yeah, that's interesting, and it's coming up. The 50's coming up towards the 200. It could challenge that 200 essentially. I mean, the price did. Man, that's interesting.
Big winners, big losers.
I mean, over the weekend, we could have some poppage over the weekend. Oh wait, no, not on the S&P.
I was gonna say, bro, no, it's a long weekend. See, that's the thing too. What's gonna happen over the long weekend?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to?
Oh yeah, by the way, which we should let everybody know, and we'll repeat this again at the end. But we're not gonna have a show on Monday. We're gonna take the day off, but we will we'll upload a new video, new content video.
So Bitcoin, Bitcoin's really interesting here because so far it's respecting the theory of higher lows.
Mm-hmm.
And so this could be the lowest you're gonna get for Bitcoin in a while. Could be only because this theory is still in play that we're getting higher lows now, and then the next higher low maybe will be here. Mm-hmm. The next higher low, right? So I don't know. It's we'll see. This could be a great spot to be just accumulating Bitcoin and maybe ETH.
Yeah. For your HODL stash, yeah. Could be a hodl.
Well, and ETH, dude, I really wanted, I wanted to challenge this level so hard, right? This level that was resistance. Like this wants to be challenged for support. That's what I've been waiting for, because to me it hasn't been challenged. So it's like a really good chance that you're gonna get a nice bounce from it. And I've been really patient for, since we had this high appeared, we've been having this downturn. I'm like, since this red candle, right, a couple of weeks ago, I'm like, I just get the price down there, because that would be such a juicy spot to buy a ton of ETH. Nice little bag,
Yeah. I know. Yeah, always. I know. The lower it goes, the better it is for us to accumulate, for sure. So that's why I'm not sad about it going lower.
As Grandpappy once said, or always says, buy low.
Buy low, sell high. It's simple. He said. Don't be an idiot,
simple. Buy. Don't be a fucking idiot. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go to intermission. We're gonna go to the intermission.
All right, I think that's a good idea. I need some more coffee.
I do too. And then we will be back to chat about NFTs. So stick around, everybody.
This show seems like it's been going on forever. All right.
That TA section was long.
About Bitcoin? No, tell me. The crypto money. Be on your phone. Okay. And we're gonna sweep the floor with the Bitcoin. So better believe it. Better believe it. Bitcoin. Go to the moon. Mark not this time. I stay on Earth.
Oh. You have the corn dogs?
Perfect.
I know you're making lots of money coin thing. Yes, and I do think you're smart. I think you're ever so smart. And I know you're providing for me, and I love you so much. But you promised today we would go. No, I don't quite remember what you told me the other day, because I fell asleep. That's what happens when you talk to me about your cryptos before bed. I don't know what the hash rate is. No, I...
For watching GMTV.
Thanks for sticking around, everybody, through that little intermission there. And thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing this crazy show with your BFFs and your parents, because you want them to have the best alfalfa in the world. Here's the morning report, NFT morning report from, turn that on. NFT morning report from Lucky Trader. Total volume past 24 hours, top project Artifact Clone X. Okay, I finally went and looked into what it is, Clone X, yesterday. I went just looked at it. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I see.
Oh, this is an NFT Nike show. I got it. Oh,
this is essentially
You're
Nike. Is really what it should just say is Nike, because Nike owns this. So this is interesting, actually more interesting to me now that I know that. But pumping for sure. And I think there's like a bunch of these. That's what I haven't quite figured out all the different things. I just now know the basics of what Clone X is, but it's like each of these is just awesome new ways of pumping their bags, I guess. There's just lots of different. How many projects has Clone X done? That's my other question. How many of
I
these
don't know, man.
Let's see. I'm still a total noob to this whole thing, but yeah, you got like artifact mini discs and mint vials. And I mean, it's just like there's a lot going on with this project. So I for sure am a total loser for not looking into it till now. But now I know. Oh, he just did a big sigh. That must mean something bad's happening over there on the charts.
I just am pissed I got stopped out of my position because it's just, I should have just stayed in it,
No, it's dumping.
It's just in this top range,
Yeah, that range sucks, dude. That range sucks.
Range sucks.
It's not doing what I wanted to do. Other deed, if by other side, has also been pumping lots of volume past 24 hours, and the Digi Daigaku, even though the floor is starting to finally come down on that project, down about 24% today. That is still above 10. So if you haven't taken profits on that one, well, not financial advice, but I sure would. Let's see. Okay, let's cover real quick. Let's get this part over.
I think I'm just gonna open my short again, dude.
Oh wow, do it.
I shouldn't have. I'm like, I shouldn't have gotten out.
Do it. Open the short. Reopen the short, bro.
Just hop right back in. Hop right back in.
Hop back in. Okay. Well,
we just gotta recognize here. Sorry, man. Keep going. Sorry. Keep going about NFTs. I'll let you know if I go in a short. Carry on.
Whoa, we're having a train crash. Oh no.
Talk about what? Talk about this. What is this?
Crash.
What's y00ts, bro? What is that? Tell me about it.
Okay, so yes, y00ts has been delayed it was supposed to mint today, the 2nd here, but it's been delayed to Sunday, which would make it the 4th, at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, most likely. It says there in parentheses. So we still don't we're not even promised that will be the time. What is interesting is that it looks like it will be available on Magic Eden Launchpad. This is a kind of new development. I know that there was behind the scenes, like I think it was OpenSea and Magic Eden were essentially competing to have this project launch on their Launchpad. Other than that, we got a bunch of new news yesterday as well about just changes to the y00ts project and really how the mint will go. And so they're essentially what will happen is that I'm just going to read some of this. There will be so the first people that will be able to mint will be obviously everyone who's y00ts listed, everyone who has a DGOD, the people from the DAO pool. Those people will be able to mint first. If there's any left over, so the people who tried to, applied for y00ts list or whatever, some of them are going to have a status on their application that is essentially they're on the wait list. So the first list will be the people accepted, the DAO, the DGODs. And then if there's any left over, the people that didn't get y00ts listed but are on the wait list can then mint. And I think that's actually kind of an interesting strategy because then people are more likely to hold on to their dust who didn't get accepted but are on the wait list. Some of those people are going to still hold on to their dust for
an extra day.
Yeah, for sure. For an extra day. Yeah. It doesn't mean that they're going to hold dust forever, of course, but it is interesting because leading up to, I think I at least thought that there would be probably more people offloading once they didn't get accepted right before the mint even. But what's going to be interesting is this will probably result in less people offloading their dust before mint. Just kind of an interesting effect I think that there will be. Then what will happen is so you're actually, when you mint, you're going to get what they're calling a tube. It's essentially a vial. So you'll mint a vial that has no metadata, no rarity, anything like that. And you'll have that for 5 days of trading. Just these tube vials that have no metadata or rarity. So Kind of interesting because also there will be when you mint it, all of the vials, the tubes will be frozen until the mint is over, and then there will be an hour countdown in the Discord with a bunch of music and stuff. They're essentially going to have a countdown party to then they will all be unfrozen, and people can then start trading them immediately on secondary. So kind of wild mint
So
here.
you can't. So basically, you mint a Ute. You can't trade it, can't sell it, can't do anything with
hour.
it.
Or
for
well,
an
yeah,
hour.
until they mint it out.
Until
An hour after they mint it out. Yep. So it's like people can't just start dumping them immediately, which is kind of interesting.
you can't start selling it below floor.
Yeah. So that's kind of interesting.
Which I didn't expect that would happen to this project anyway, but it's kind of a smart way to just say to prevent that from happening. You know?
Yeah, there's a lot of every kind of step of the mint is like tweaked a little bit in at least ways that I was not necessarily expecting. So then after 5 days of trading that YouTube, then you will go to a website where you will burn that tube for the actual NFT. So after 5 days, you'll be able to burn it, get your actual NFT with the actual rarity data and everything like that. I guess they worked with Solana, the Solana Foundation, to make a custom contract for this NFT. So it's all super fancy or whatever. But they got rid of the trade store. The y00ts trade store is done. They're not going to do that anymore. That idea is totally done. Yeah, no more trade store. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. No more trade store.
This project, why does this project get away? This is what I want to know. Is like, why does this project get away? Because if any other project had redid their roadmap, redid the design, and redid everything like this project's doing, everyone would be like, this is actually a fucking mess. Why am I even doing? I'm not going to invest in this. It's a fucking mess. They can't get anything fucking down. And then here, these guys just get away with, they're like, oh, we had this idea to do this fucking trade store. And no, never mind. And everyone's just like, oh yeah, cool. They totally can do that. They could totally just constantly tell us a fucking idea they're gonna do, not fulfill it, and we're totally cool with it. Why does this project get away with that and not others?
Well, they definitely like totally jumped the gun on announcing all that stuff. Apparently, it's like they certainly should not have.
And people are like, I totally believe in Frank. Frank's a fucking genius. Then why the fuck does he have to change his goddamn project so much? I think he's a fucking idiot.
Even
because he's constantly changing his shit.
Yeah, well, even last night, I mean, people asked about kind of what the future roadmap was of y00ts, and I mean, he admitted that they're just figuring it out as they go along. So there isn't a roadmap.
That's a bullshit project, dude. This is like no other project could go. No other fucking project could get away with that. No other project could sit there and fuck up so many times. There's no other project could fuck up as much as they fuck up and still be like, oh yeah, it's totally hyped. Frank's awesome. D-gods are awesome. Blah 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 blah. They fuck up so much. They get away with it. That's
why it's because it's not about. There's no utility to any of it, right? It's not about that. It's about the cult, like the little cult they've created, literally.
And I just think that's not very long term sustaining. I don't.
Oh well, of course not. I mean, at some point, something real has to happen, right? You can only be driven off of hype and cult like kind of.
And I guess I would ask you: do you have faith in this team, in Frank and everyone, to actually build something out of this for the long term?
I mean, me personally, you asking me personally?
Yeah.
No. Well, of course I don't. I have no idea. I mean, because like this D-gods project has existed for like not even a year. So of course I have. It's like complete speculation. That's why. I mean, this is all based on speculation, and it's not. It's like it's a much more immature phase than like a Yuga Labs type project or a Bored Ape type project. I mean, Bored Ape, at least I guess they've had a party and they are building the metaverse. But, you know, a lot of these big projects, what real value do they contribute outside of parties, merch, and games? I mean, what have we seen any of the big projects really do that's actually valuable?
No,
You know, it's like, what is ApeCoin? It's a hype coin.
Well, I get it, but I mean, like, you know, because I think what's hurting, like, you just listed off the things like that people are, you know, they're building communities, you know, they're building kind of type deal. You know, Ape, they have like, you know, they're going to be launching like staking things, which is like, okay, cool. Every fucking project has that dumpster fire. Then you have, they're building out an actual club out in like Miami that should be opening a few
I've
years.
heard rumors of that.
And so like there's like, you know, and I'm not, I don't know. It's just like, hey, they're building stuff, blah blah blah. Whenever they fuck up, like people fud them like hard. Like it's right, the value.
Oh, dude, they don't even have to
like
fuck
crazy.
up. Everyone just fuds them anytime they do anything.
Yeah, and I'm just like, when the hell?
Well, I think this is part of the difference in Solana versus Ethereum too. You know, Solana is like a cult right now.
D-gods will get to that point. It's like, when did they get to that curve? When's that curve of
totally.
like,
well, it's after the hype, right? It's after the hype runs out. And then, you know, people start to get anxious, like what's happening now, right? And so, yeah, and I mean, and that's, I think, part of the problem for a lot of these projects. Moonbirds is the same way, right? You get to a point where there's a hype, and then, you know, after NFT NYC, where all the parties were, you know, then it started to be a question of why is anyone holding any of these, right? And then the delivery, like Moonbirds, when they then sent out socks, people were then like, what the, you know? So I think you'll probably have that same moment eventually here for D-gods and Utes. I mean, I think at some point there will have to be a moment like that, right? Where people start to go, okay, how do we justify the price of any of this shit? And, you know, what are you going to deliver? So I think we'll have to see. Of course, you know, they have new staking mechanisms and all that stuff, and all the dust will be generated by the end of the year. And Frank last night was saying, you know, they're going to try to, the goal here is, well, I guess they're hiring a shitload of people right now. And then I guess the goal is to be trying to deliver something new every 30 days is the goal. But, you know, who knows? This is all just smoke and mirrors at this point. So, yeah, I think everybody is just flying by the seat of their fucking pants right now, you know?
Yeah, I just find it amazing that, you know, it's like, I don't know, if you're an NFT trader, investor, whatever you want to call yourself, like, just fucking ask yourself, like, you know, this project has come out with so many different promises and so many different fucking things that they're going to build and going to do, and yet they just taking it off the table. Like, it means nothing, you know? And so it's just like, would you invest in a project if it didn't have the hype, right? That did that kind of shit?
Well, I mean, I think that's just what everybody's doing essentially right now.
I would, I don't
you know, almost all NFT plays. Like when I buy like Solana NFTs, I don't actually even look at almost any of the projects of what they're doing. I'm just trying to buy low and sell high.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I mean, if
I don't have any Solana NFTs that I'm keeping because I think like these projects are building something that's going to be super cool right now.
No, and that's what I'm telling people is like, I not financial advice, but I wouldn't hold any NFTs because of those reasons.
The word is degenerate. Yes, exactly.
These are shit tokens with JPEGs on them.
Yeah, and I mean, anyways, you know, I'm
fudding Utes hard. I think
fudding NFTs altogether, actually, right now.
Well, yeah, I guess so, but I always do. I think NFTs are fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I believe in NFT technology. I do. That's why I can't say that, because I do think that NFT technology is actually very powerful and is going to be built into lots of stuff that, like, Web 2. The world is going to have NFTs and blockchain bolted on. And I think even governments at some point could use NFTs for things. So I think the underlying technology is there. I just think it's so early in the underlying technology that all that has been done right now is almost nothing, compared to what could potentially be done.
It is nothing.
Yeah, I just think the potential of NFTs is great. The actual application right now is almost nothing, really. So, most of it is schemes. Most of them are staking schemes, shitcoin generation schemes, video game, character type stuff, and merch things. I mean, that's, it's like that Clone X shit. That's all just merch. That's the only thing going on there is merch. I mean,
they have like avatars and stuff going on too.
Yeah, but... I mean, okay. It's not every project is a PFP, right?
They have well, no, I mean like Web3, or metaverse kind of 3-dimensional avatars that you could run around in all the cool worlds. And
I know. Well, that's why, again, it sounds silly, everything we say about it. And that's, I think, the sign of where we are, right? That's why it's so early. Everything sounds silly, So, it's that, and that's why, because we're that early. So, I think that's pretty good. That was a good rant.
If you're on the Ute list, mint it, and then, I don't know, take your
mint and print.
Profits.
Yeah, take your profits.
Take your profits, everyone.
I think there'll be an immediate at least 2x profit that you could probably make. So take your profits.
Yeah, I'm imagining. Yeah, I really,
take your profits.
After mint out, it's just gonna be why hold dust? Dust will dump.
Yeah, well, so that's the question: is how much of the dust will then they own, right? And have locked up. That'll be interesting. What percentage of dust will then be locked up? So all these interesting mechanics to everything. It's like the math of how all this will work will be fascinating to watch. Again, like we said, this has just been really interesting to watch unfold, and has been great for juicing the content out of it.
Yeah, and I would just say, if you're holding on to bag of dust, if you're gonna, it's like, dude, just take profits, guys. If the market gives you the opportunity, gives you some,
take profits.
Gives you profits. You didn't know you were going to get it. Take them. All right.
Oh, the one last little scheme I should mention here.
Don't fucking just sit here and blindly follow this Frank guy. Just
don't blindly follow anyone.
He's not.
Period. That's good life advice.
I'm just worried because so many people are going to be I've already seen it on Twitter. People are like, this is why I'm holding on to dust and my Utes and my decoys after a bit. And,
I mean, that's what all these are. These are little
guys.
They're little cults, man.
And most of them are all saying, why? Because I believe in Frank.
Yeah.
I believe in Frank. And it's just dude, the dude has changed his fucking mind on this so many times. How many red flags are going to be thrown at you about this dude? Anyway, I'm done.
Perfect. Last little thing I'm going to mention here. Just the last little mechanic that we got to at least just make sure we cover. The rejected Ute list applicants will be able to enter a raffle. Well, I think they'll actually automatically be entered a raffle. They took a snapshot of how much dust all the rejected applicants had in their wallet. And then you get one raffle ticket for each dust you had in your wallet for a chance to win one of 100 Utes as well. So just another interesting little weird scheme going on there. Lots of little schemes happening there behind the scenes. Last little thing, I figured we should do a good old NFT review type of thing. We're just going to look at one last NFT before we get off here. Yes, and Josh, that is true, dude. Frank is still anonymous and has not shown his identity. All we know is that him and a couple of the team members are XY Combinator people. I'm sure
so how are they allowed to do the whole Magic Eden thing without going?
They probably doxed to Magic Eden, I'm guessing.
So Matt, interesting. I would like to follow up with Magic Eden on that. Be like, hey, did they actually dox?
I would like to follow up with you.
Or are you just sucking the Frank D like everyone else and letting him pass?
Yeah, no, that's a good question.
I would like to know.
Yeah, let's see it. We'll check the. I wonder. Let's see. Let me check real quick. Let me just see if it says on the homepage if they've doxed or not. Oh, let's see. Probably doesn't say anything here. No, it doesn't say anything. Yeah, no, that's a great question. Great question. I'm sure. Hopefully, it'll tell us that when it's on the actual mint page, the actual launch page. That'll be interesting. If you had only listened to GMT,
you should probably, if you countered
maybe not.
More
Yeah,
money.
probably not. Yeah, when Utes are 100 on Monday, you can come back and tell us we were idiots.
When they like it's like a year from now, and they're past apes and everything. Then we'll be like, oh fuck yeah, all right, we messed that one up.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so this is Azra Games. Okay, these are from the creators of Star Wars: Galaxy of Heroes. And they brought you Legions and Legends, it says, and this is funded by A16Z and the Soul Big Brain guy. He's just a influencer, of course. And it looks like these are minting on ETH. So this is kind of, I think this might be a cross-chain type thing where they have ETH and Solana stuff going on. But this is supposed. Sorry. Funny. This is a gaming NFT.
Are you laughing at the guy in the suit with the sword?
Yeah, I just didn't expect to see some guy in a suit holding a sword. Just kind of took me off guard.
His dress attire is not something you'd expect to be holding. Like,
doesn't make sense. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to my brain there. I'm like, what? Wait,
so it does come off as pretty comical. It should. I don't know. He's either. I don't know who he's ready to fight, but it doesn't look like it's too threatening. You know what I mean?
Frank.
It's like
Frank.
It's like a spider on the wall he's about to chop up or something.
So I guess this is virtuoso game designer Mark Otero, best known for Electronic Arts' top-grossing Star Wars: Galaxy of Heroes, and a serialpreneur named Sonny Mayugba and crypto degen Travis Boudreau. And it's backed by Andreessen Horowitz, of course, A16. So this is another, this reminds me why I love this, because it just reminds me of the good old days, right? The bull days where we had those like game studios made by like people from big games, and I'm like, and they have like lots of team members that are all doxed, and it's like, look at this team, it's gigantic.
Bro,
dude, it's huge. So
how much money do they got?
That's what I was just wondering, is how much they raised from Andreessen Horowitz. I wonder. But I mean, if this is real, let's see. Yeah, I mean, these people seem like real people. So I mean, this is a pretty big team. They've got a bunch of big venture capital firms as their partners. Their mission is to build in public. They're set on being fully doxed and keeping open communications, AAA gaming quality, high frequency, don't know what that means, and thought leadership. The Hasbro of digital collectibles and combat RPGs is what they want to become. So I don't know. We'll have to see. It looks like this Legion and Legends is maybe their first game. And it looks like you will mint a collection of NFTs that we call PFPs. Not just a profile pic, but a play forever pass. It's not just a profile picture, Matt. It's a play forever pass.
It's cute. They played on the word. It's cute. It kind of reminds me of iJustine JPEGs. It's cute. You play on those cute little words.
Okay. Are you being paid?
Around.
You being paid? You have to say sponsored or ad if you're doing an ad right now. I
wish I was getting that iJustine money. Damn.
iJustine, if you hear this, give us some influencer money.
We'll shill your JPEGs
every morning. I'll oink even.
Go on Twitter Spaces and just start oinking.
Start snorting like you're just digging around in the hay. Oh boy.
maxis. Okay. Anyway.
Oh God, what is going on? So you will, the holders of these special PFPs gain exclusive access to an array of premium perks, privileges, including 50% taxed airdrops and sneak peeks at unreleased content. And you'll be one of the first beta testers of Legions and Legends and future games. When does this mint? It mints in September. So it is minting soon on Ethereum. And they will be able to interface with any of the games that they build. They've got a Discord. I have not looked at it, just being upfront about it. And it looks like, yeah, they're building this. This is their first game, that Legions and Legends. So let's go look just quick at their socials to give it a good look. We're doing like a good old back in the day GM thing right now, and it's for the member berries. 31,000. I wonder what will the supply be of these? Maybe they haven't said yet. It's getting pretty close to mint date. I would hope that they would have the supply. There's no FAQ, of course. That makes it real easy to find. Yeah, I don't think the supply has been said yet. And I mean, they're supposed to mint here this month. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, wow.
Working.
Work shots. Got these from Unsplash. Nice.
Ooh.
Stock photos. Nice. Just kidding, guys. Come on. Everybody chill out. Take us too seriously. This is their future headquarters. Okay, they've all got the shirts on. This is a pretty good rug, guys. I gotta say.
Future. Yeah, look, they all
wearing the shirt.
They all met the realtor there to take that picture in an abandoned warehouse. Cool.
They're conferencing it out. Man,
look, they had a lot of actors in there, man.
Oh boy, we're doomed.
This is all I do. I just fudge shit, man. I have no faith or trust in anybody. I'm just like basically, if I ever met anybody on the street and it's like, oh yeah, I'm in NFTs, I'd be like, what? Okay, washing my hands now. Okay, all right, gross.
Oh dear.
I'm kidding, guys. Chill.
We're gonna get kicked out.
I know. I'm just
kick us out.
It's a joke. Gosh.
Nobody watches us because we just FUD everything. They're like, they don't even trade, you guys. They don't even do anything. They just talk shit.
I do. I just hold for like a day and then I sell it. I just take profits. I don't care. You don't take the criticism that they can give me is that I don't participate in any of the communities. They just buy and flip the NFTs, and it's like, yes, I know. That's what I do.
Buying and flipping is part of it. That's part of it. There's a lot of that's a part of the community. That's all I do with all these Solana NFTs.
Well, then tell that to DeKentis when he got all upset about me flipping the dick butt for 0.5 ETH.
Yeah. Oh, well, we made amends, I think. But the one NFT I do hold, and this is kind of interesting, is the Utter Chaos one, and it's just because I get to rent all those tools. And so, like, on days when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to do a little NFT sniping, I can just rent some of those tools, which is kind of cool. I do like the tool.
That is kind of cool. Yeah. So you don't have to actually like invest. Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. And Monday, I'm gonna actually, it's on my notes. Monday, I'm gonna show you guys Cardinal Labs, because actually I think this will make a good video clip. This Cardinal Labs people that enable all the freezing that you're starting to hear about, like NFTs doing freezing and doing NFT rentals and all that. That's all done by Cardinal Labs. So they're a really cool company and cool API.
Right. I'm gonna enter a shirt, by the way.
Do it.
Yeah, just do it. We're gonna
do it, dude. Just do it. Just a reminder here on the Azra Games Twitter here that Digi Diet Gaku minted for free 3 weeks ago and are selling for 10 ETH. Yeah.
Just to remind everyone what they missed out on. Your generational wealth you missed out on here. Dude, this sucks. I should have just kept my short open. I'm pretty much shorted at the same fucking price as I did before. So it's like, cool. Good job. You're killing it today. Take price. You're killing it. Well, I hate it when the
He
stop
doesn't
loss.
just FUD everyone else. He FUDs himself too, guys.
Well, the problem I have, so like what I'm gonna do on this one is my stop loss isn't. I'm not gonna put it into the order. I'm not gonna put it into my broker here, right? Bybit. I'm just gonna visually do it and do it when candle closes. All right, not just when it, because it's just spiked up there, right? Because my stop loss is just up here, right? I don't know. Are we sharing my screen? I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So my stop loss was set like right above the last high, right? Because when I put in a trade, I'm like, okay, I think it's gonna go down X amount to whatever level, and then my stop loss is the last high or the last low if I was longing, right? So it was anyways, we got this wick up and then came down. So it triggered it. And if I had just sat back and said, yo, I'm just gonna wait until the candle closes, I would have been just fine. Anyway, so that's me. Just what I should have done on that one. And thinking about the reason why I should have done that is because it was only a 1% move, a 1% stop loss. So I'm like, bro, take profits. Chill, buddy. Chill. Hold on to that sucker.
Chill, buddy.
You know?
Chill.
Anyways, I shouldn't have put it into the fucking Bybit, but I did.
Yeah, that's okay. You live and you learn, you know. You live and you learn. Okay. Any final thoughts on Azra? What are your thoughts on Azra? We don't know the supply. We don't know the price yet. So, you know, there's a lot of unknowns still.
I think, and is this I'm sorry for you. Is this Ethereum?
Yes, this is Ethereum.
It's interesting to do the games on Ethereum. Like, do you think it's gonna
well, like this is just a pass, right? So if it was like actual game elements and like something you generated in game, I'd be like, go to a different chain, go to Solana or something else.
But
right?
you think this could be this could work on ETH? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think this can work on ETH. What they're trying to do is essentially they're just using it as a way to raise money. It's essentially a Kickstarter where you're getting a pass that gives you beta access to stuff.
So I am not a huge fan of currently in NFTs, right? Months ago, it would have been different.
Oh yeah.
Currently, I'm like, if you don't have, I'm not a huge fan of the Kickstarter type. I'd like to be able to use the utility right away.
Right. Yeah.
Right away.
Right.
I don't want to sit there and wait
one of those.
for to build.
Yeah. 2 years. It's okay. Build. 2 more weeks.
Just hold our NFT. We're building.
2 more weeks.
That needs to stop. Right? You need to be able to supply the utility at mint. That's my takeaway on these kind of things.
Yeah. But bro, they're getting that big new nice location in the Bay Area, and they need.
Hey, I could take tours with realtors all the time in cool office spaces. I could do that too.
Once we mint out, we're gonna get this space, guys.
What is that? What the fuck? No, get it. Anyway, put some skin in the game. You know what I mean? Because I have, I write. Freeman, you and I have talked about this NFT idea that I was thinking about doing, and it's like I'm only going to do it if I could start producing,
immediate value.
My product right away.
Yeah, I mean, you need immediate value, I think. I mean, if you can't provide immediate value, the NFT price is going to just tank. I mean, that's just kind of how it goes. I mean, and they've only got 30,000 followers here. I mean, that's a lot, don't get me wrong, but, it depends on how big of a collection they're trying to mint. They're not going to mint out 10K collection with this kind of numbers, at least charging. Now, if it's a free mint, well, that
in January they could have pulled it off. But
in January, dude, I was looking at some of our old videos the other day, and there was one that was selling. Oh, it was that one, the ugly people or whatever. Remember the ugly people or whatever it was? That artist one. It had no utility. It was just art. That sold for 0.6 ETH, and that minted out 10,000 at 0.6 ETH, bro. At
Man,
the top,
was it crazy?
The tippy top.
Man, was that crazy? Hey. Some crazy times,
0.6 ETH, dude. That's insane.
Now we're just scrounging around for free mints.
These guys are teasing that they're talking about a free mint. It's
It tanked fast, didn't it, man? Damn.
Things changed for sure, man. Things changed quick in just 6 months. So, okay. Well, I think that does it for us today. Thank you guys for joining us for this extra long, extra
I did
large.
enter that short, just to clarify.
He's in the short. He's in the short.
Short.
Let it run. Down.
We
Drop
can have
it.
number go down now. It
Drop
has
it.
my permission.
You can
Please. I called Warren Buffett. He's going to short it for me.
And Josh. Josh, go buy in.
Yeah.
Go buy in, Josh. Thanks, guys. See you Tuesday.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.